Hi everyone, this is Tish Aitken, and this is the fourth time I attempted to do this video. We'll see if it happens. We have a void of course moon. The moon went void at 12:03 p.m. in Sagittarius with a square to Venus. And this is part of a big T square. Jupiter, which is the ruler of Sagittarius, is expanding all of this energy, and it's squaring the stellium of planets in Virgo, which includes Juno and Mars. Juno is how we partner. Mars is how we take action. Mercury is in Virgo and its rulership, how we communicate, how we process our thoughts. Venus is in Virgo, which is in its fall. It's not the best placement, but it's good for detail-oriented work. And the sun is in Virgo, and the stellium is squaring Jupiter, which is a benefic. It's a lucky planet, but it exaggerates things. And they're both the stellium in Virgo is opposing Neptune in Pisces and its rulership, which is very confusing. It's very dreamy. It can make you want to escape. And Neptune is squaring Jupiter, and this is can give a lot of anxiety, particularly if you do 4 videos in 1 minute. But the thing is that tomorrow Mercury is going to form an opposition to Neptune, and so and that also can be very imaginative energy, but it also can be very confusing. It can be deceptive. I think the good thing with that is to meditate, to journal, to rest, to take it easy. But all of this Virgo energy has all of us wanting to get a lot accomplished. And so I think kind of taking it in stages. But I had somebody earlier say that she was experiencing a lot of anxiety, and I feel the same way. It kind of has your mind racing. And tomorrow, the moon is going to enter Capricorn at 6:37 a.m. So the moon is going to set off all the Saturn, South Node, Pluto energy, which is so different than the Neptune. It's very much about structure and about authority and responsibility. So it's going to be very kind of confusing juxtaposition of those two energies. And, Saturn is slowing down. It's going to station direct on September 18th. So we're all feeling that energy kind of hone in on us. And then on the 21st of September, a couple of days before the fall equinox, we're going to have Jupiter squaring Neptune, the exact square at 17 degrees of Sagittarius and Pisces. So this is giving us all a preview of this Jupiter-Neptune energy, which again is very, very divergent from the Capricorn energy. Jupiter and Neptune is out in the clouds, Alice in Wonderland type of energy, and this Capricorn energy is very much about harnessing things and reining in your power, your focus. And with all of this Virgo, you'd think that one would think that it is incredibly easy to get things done, and I think that's true on one hand, but I also think with this T square that we're all feeling now that it is all over the place. So kind of just viewing it from that perspective. But it is excellent time for decluttering, for getting things done, for journaling, for writing, but also imaginative, creative writing. And tomorrow, with Mercury opposing Neptune, for people that deal with depression and anxiety, this again can get amplified. Jupiter's going to amplify that energy, and that Mercury-Neptune opposition could certainly make one feel a bit despondent. So I think it's really about finding ways for self-care and practicing that. And we have a full moon next week. I believe it is next week. Or no, on the 14th, which is going to be at 21 degrees of Pisces. That's going to be conjunct Neptune, also squaring Jupiter and, and obviously conjunct Neptune. So we're all feeling a very Neptunian cast to things as we're also dealing with the Saturn in Capricorn tail, which is going to get stronger because Saturn stations direct on September 18th, 3 days before the Jupiter-Neptune square. So again, those two very different energies are vying for your attention. And I think you'll probably tune into each at different points, but I think this is a time again to figure out your routine, to try to get healthy, but also to give yourself a break if you are feeling tired, if you are feeling scattered, because Virgo is a mutable sign. Here we have a phone coming in. It's a mutable sign, and so it can adapt to a lot of different things and go in a lot of different directions. And so I think that is the energy right now, and I'm not answering the phone. But I think that, just, this is going to be an intense month, but I think it's not like this summer when we had the eclipses. But Jupiter squaring Neptune is not an easy energy, and we have Jupiter in its rulership squaring Neptune in its rulership. So that hasn't happened since the 1800s, and that's again going to feel lost at sea at times. We need to, I think, focus on the Saturn, Pluto, South Node tail in Capricorn, because that is going to amplify in early 2020. And that's really, again, what do you want to catalyze? What do you want to structure in your life? What do you want to get rid of so you can build something? And so one step at a time, poco a poco. And I wish you a lot of luck and a good weekend. And I have to say that Venus is trining Pluto today, and that's very creative energy. And Pluto transforms and up levels. And the Sun in Virgo is making a trine to Saturn. So this is not all bad, but I think that it's just kind of scattered energy. And I certainly can attest for that, because I am coming across that way, but in a good way, I guess, right? So I wish you well, and thank you very much. Take care. Thanks.